Hiya! What a wonderful day to be in the beautiful city of Perth. I too would like to acknowledge the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and can I thank, I think now in her absence, Sandra Harmon for filling in for Ingrid and providing such an informative and interesting and welcoming welcome to country. I also acknowledge our Acting Road Safety Commissioner, Roger Farley, the Commissioner of Police, Mr Chris Dawson, members of the Road Safety Council, representatives of a range of government departments, especially those of Health, Justice, Fire and Emergency Services, Transport, Planning and Heritage, Main Roads WA, Education, and of course our West Australian Police Force. I also acknowledge WELGA as the parent body for local governments, but all of the local government councillors and staff that are here today, industry and community group members. Welcome to each and every one of you. It certainly gladdened my heart to see such a full room. I think this is the best turnout ever at one of these research events. And I know too that we've got lots more people watching online. I think it's just fantastic. It demonstrates a real interest, but really a commitment that you've all taken time out of your day to tune in. And you wouldn't be doing this unless you thought you'd learn something here and you could take that knowledge away and you could make a difference. Every year we lose too many West Australian lives on our roads. Last year it was 165. The year before, 159, and the year before that, 160. Along with these fatalities comes a very much longer list of those people that are seriously injured. These deaths and serious injuries are not just numbers on a spreadsheet. They are lives ended, they are lives that are changed forever. They are the families in mourning, they are the partners, the children, the parents who must now become carers. They're the first responders who often carry the deep scars of post-traumatic stress disorder. That's why gatherings of this kind are important and why your presence here is important. This research forum gives us an opportunity to consider what we can do together and individually to save lives. Many of the fatalities that occurred last year on our roads were single car or single vehicle crashes. 71% of the deaths in WA involved only one motor vehicle or a motorcycle running off the road. 71%. So that gives us certainly a pointer of one of the areas we need to focus on. Today you'll hear from researchers who are put under the microscope new technologies and how they might save lives on roads in Western Australia. Things like our barriers and audible edge lines and centre lines. But that alone won't completely drive our road toll down, and there's always more we can do. Today, regional and remote road safety will be in the spotlight. Research will be presented on the national view of regional and remote road safety, as well as work from the Kimberley and the Pilbara with a focus on issues, initiatives and the road safety needs of Aboriginal communities in those areas. You'll also hear today about research how we can make cyclists, pedestrians and those on mobility scooters, our most vulnerable road users, safer. The research presented today was completed at Curtin University during the 2018-19 Road Safety Research Program, a vital program that's funded by the Road Trauma Trust account. So as people get those speeding fines, the speed and red light camera fines, they're funding the research. The research continues now at the University of Western Australia, and I look forward to hearing the results of their work over years to come. As we work towards zero deaths and serious injuries in WA, we need to make sure our streets are safe and conducive for people walking and riding, for people who want to commute to work or move about our community for recreation. The research showcase today will play an important role in saving lives on WA roads. It will also provide the West Australian Government with critical information as we move towards implementing a new road safety strategy for our state. I'll just finish on this note. Those of us at forums like this talk about crashes, not accidents. We do that for a reason. We do it because the word crash most dispassionately reflects what happens. Not if you refer to accidents, it's as if, well, it couldn't be prevented. It was hard to stop. It was just an accident. None of the events on our roads that cost people their lives or cause serious injuries are accidents. They are most often appropriately described as crashes, and we do need to get that mindset that we can make a difference. I hear as Road Safety Minister people say, well, people die through lots of other reasons. Lots of other bad things happen to people and there's a huge toll on that. Why focus on the road toll? Why focus on the people that die on our roads? I do that because I know that those crashes can be prevented, that those injuries can be prevented, that those lives can be saved. We know, because of initiatives that have been implemented after good research, that we have saved not just hundreds, but thousands of lives on West Australian roads alone. And implementing things like random breath testing, putting those audible edge lines in place, reducing the speed limit around schools and in our communities, they make a difference. Reducing our default speed limit to 50 k's down from the 60 k's that it was for many decades has made a significant difference. So thank you all for coming along, and it's with great pleasure that I declare this forum officially open. Thank you.